The single leg stretch is an introductory exercise, and we're going to do 6 to 10 repetitions. This exercise is the first in what we call the abdominal series, 5 exercises that are all working to build our powerhouse strength. The single leg stretch, that's its main goal, to build abdominal strength. It also challenges pelvic stability and asymmetrical movement and provides a stretch, you hear that in the name, single leg stretch, for the legs. So let's take a look at the setup. The student has come out of, go ahead and sit up, the rolling like a ball and boosted back on the mat with the legs in. They bring the right knee into the chest and they take their outside hand to the outside of the ankle and the other hand comes across the midline. Now these hands aren't just there for grins. They have a job to do. So this hand is steering the inside of the knee in line to the center line at the nose. And the hand at the ankle is pulling the heel, the calcaneus, into the sits bone to provide a big stretch. Once Emily takes this position, she then rolls back and she's going to land with her head up, ready to go for single leg stretch. The elbows are wide, the collarbones are open, and again we have that power circle effect. The initiation comes from opposing at the abdominals as the leg reaches out. So she's going to change and stretch and pull and take a break. Bend both knees in and give your head a rest. So it's a very lovely, almost piston-like movement. What's still and what's moving? Well, in the abdominal series, almost always we're still from the sacrum all the way up through the crown of the head, with the exception of the last one. So let's look at a few more points. Go ahead and come up for single leg stretch. So we want to make sure that as she reaches this leg out and changes, go ahead, that we're working on the same line. You can see that line is right out and in versus the leg dropping. Additionally, go ahead and put your head down, give yourself a break. She wants to push out from the seat. So the heel to seat connection is what drives it. So she pushes the heel away as she pulls the other heel in. So they pass right through the middle in opposition there. The thighs should be pulled strongly in. Go ahead and bend it with both knees. Strongly into the center line with the abdominals opposing and the ribs soft and blended in. Let's go ahead and bring you up into the ideal position again. You'll notice that she's right on the inferior tip of the shoulder blades here. The eyes are deeply into the abdominals and her ribs are engaged and down. And the rhythm is lively and even and moving. Go ahead and bend in. As your student gets stronger, we can zip along. I want to talk about rhythm and tempo a little bit because they're not the same thing. Rhythm is sort of the organization of the pattern of movement or music. And tempo is how quickly we do it. And often, new teachers get these confused. And so if I drive this tempo too fast, then she's going to go out of control. It's like she's going to run off the road if she drives too fast. So I want to challenge her to work a little more quickly than maybe she would like to, but I've got to kind of balance that off. Now let's go ahead and look at it real time. Single leg stretch and pull. Abs deep, eyes to belly, reach out, pull in, stretch long, reach stronger, abs deep, center line. One more and hug. Go ahead and come in, head down. So we want to keep it moving. We want to keep it lively. Now let's go ahead and talk about signs of readiness. Who's ready for this exercise? It's intro exercise, so everyone gets it. And the spotting and the touch that I give can help the student to be successful. You noticed I'm not hovering around Emily while she's working. So as she comes up, one of the touches I can give is to provide a target here. I want you to come right into this target, and I'm putting that right in the center, and then each foot strikes that target, which is one of the precision points. We get right out there and she pushes me away. Go ahead and fold in. I can also, I call this priming the pump. If she's having trouble with her heel to seat connection, I might back way up, put my hands on her heels and just ask her to push. Go ahead, arms down by your side. Push and change and push and change and push and change and push. And now she's going, oh, I feel that right here. And she's got that initiation pattern properly done. Building blocks for this exercise. If Emily's too weak and deconditioned to do the full version, go ahead and come up, Emily, set up. Then what we can have her do is she's going to reach this leg higher to the ceiling, and that's going to help keep the powerhouse active into the back. Maybe that's still too hard for her. But one thing I do want to talk about here is the higher up we go, the more likely we are to get a kick like that instead of a push from the seat. So do watch. You don't want to bring them all the way up. Keep them out a little bit. Maybe that's too much. She comes down. She can bring hand over hand behind the head, wrap the ribs in, curl up, and she can lift one knee and bring it down, the other knee and bring it down, and alternating the legs. We can progress all through many, many levels. Go ahead and come down, making this exercise suitable for every student. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 rep into transition. So single leg stretch, head up and stretch and pull. Double leg stretch. Both feet come in, Pilates stance, and we're ready to go. That's it for the single leg stretch.